In the midst of mountains that touch the sky and forests that embrace silence, there lies a wild Nepal, brimming with life and mystery. This is a place where the power of great predators meets the silence of discreet observers, where plains echo the steps of ancient giants, and the heights reveal stealthy, almost invisible hunters. Here, between valleys and icy peaks, nature's drama unfolds daily. And each animal, from the powerful Bengal tiger to the graceful red panda, plays a vital role in a dance of survival and harmony. In this epic journey, we'll explore the stories of 9 extraordinary beings, inhabitants of this sacred and wild land. Each has adapted in its own way, turning challenges into strength, adaptability, and resilience. Prepare for an adventure through forests, swamps, and snowy mountains, where Nepal reveals its hidden treasures and imparts the wisdom that only nature knows. In the dense forest of Nepal, the Bengal tiger moves silently like a living shadow. With its fiery and charcoal-colored striped coat, it blends into the vegetation, becoming almost invisible to untrained eyes. Its stripes serve as perfect camouflage, allowing it to approach its prey unnoticed in a dance of precision and patience. The Bengal tiger is a solitary predator, preferring to hunt in silence, waiting for the exact moment to attack with a force that is both fierce and graceful. This feline is known for its power and agility. With a single leap, it can cover up to 10 meters, surprising its prey in a quick, accurate attack. Its sharp and powerful claws grip the earth and its victims in a display of skill that is rarely witnessed. The tiger often lies near rivers and streams, where it cools its body amid the forest's heat. It is a natural swimmer, using the waters both for hunting and resting, making it unique among the big cats. Beyond its physical prowess, the Bengal tiger possesses an almost hypnotic presence. Its yellow eyes observe everything around with intense calm, as if every detail of the forest is under its control. Unlike other predators that hunt in packs, the tiger relies solely on itself, covering kilometers of territory that it marks and patrols with discipline. Its presence is essential to the ecosystem's balance, controlling herbivore populations and allowing vegetation to thrive. Each footprint left behind does not represent just a predator, but a true guardian of the Nepalese jungle, a symbol of strength, mystery, and balance in nature. Seeing a Bengal tiger is like glimpsing the very spirit of the forest, strong, majestic, and free. In the vast plains and marshlands of southern Nepal, the imposing figure of the Indian rhinoceros emerges, a true giant of the lowlands. With its robust body and thick skin resembling natural armor, it advances with firm steps, leaving a deep mark on the soil. The rhinoceros is known for its single horn, which can reach up to 30 centimeters in length and is used to clear paths through vegetation and ward off potential rivals. Its skin, covered with thick folds, not only protects it, but also adds to its unique, legendary appearance. These folds help regulate its body temperature, allowing it to cool off in mud pools, one of its favorite activities. Bathing in mud not only keeps its skin cool, but also creates a protective layer against insects. A simple yet effective strategy it frequently repeats in its daily life. Slowly moving through wet areas, the Indian rhinoceros is an herbivore that spends much of its time feeding on tall grasses, leaves, and fruits it finds along the way. With adapted prehensile lips, it can reach even the most challenging plants. Despite its heavy appearance and impressive size, it has surprising agility and can run at high speeds when necessary. Although it prefers the calm, slow rhythms of life on the plains, it is seen by many as a solitary creature. The rhinoceros communicates with others of its kind through vocalizations, scent markings, and mud baths in specific areas. Its interactions, though brief, are part of a discreet but essential social network for maintaining the species and territory's balance. Observing an Indian rhinoceros in Nepal is like witnessing nature's primal force in its calm, silent routine. It imposes itself as one of the most powerful and fascinating figures of Asian fauna, a true guardian of the lowlands, carrying with it the ancient essence of a rich and harmonious ecosystem. The Asian elephant, a true giant of Nepal's forests and plains, is one of the continent's most impressive creatures. With its massive body and muscular build, it can weigh up to 5 tons and reach a height of over 3 meters. Unlike African elephants, Asian elephants have smaller ears, a feature that helps regulate heat in dense forests and mountains. Elephant life is governed by a strong social structure. They live in family groups led by an experienced female known as the matriarch. The herd is united and protective, and the matriarch uses her knowledge of forest paths, water sources, and feeding areas to guide the group, especially during droughts. The elephant's trunk is one of nature's most impressive tools. Comprising over 40,000 muscles, it is used to collect leaves and fruits and store water, fulfilling an essential role in its daily survival. These elephants also have advanced communication using low-frequency sounds, often inaudible to the human ear, to stay connected over long distances. This communication skill is vital as it creates a strong social network among them, ensuring that all group members, especially the young, are protected and guided. The social behavior of Asian elephants reveals fascinating complexity. They show affection, care, and even joy as they bathe in streams and cover themselves with mud, which also helps protect their skin from the sun and insects. The calves play together and, under adult guidance, learn to use their trunks by observing the older elephants. Alongside the young, older elephants pass on not only knowledge, but also the strength necessary for the group to thrive. Seeing an Asian elephant in its habitat is to witness a creature that represents the harmony between strength and wisdom, a true emblem of Nepal's forests and lowlands. Every step of the elephant marks the ground and is part of a subtle choreography where every detail, every movement shows us the grandeur of a life deeply connected to its environment. On the frozen slopes and steep cliffs of the Himalayas, the snow leopard, a nearly mythical creature adapted to survive at extreme altitudes, lives. With its dense, grey coat speckled with dark rosettes, it blends perfectly into the snow-covered rocks, becoming practically invisible in the mountainous environment. This ability to disappear into the landscape makes it a stealthy hunter, capable of approaching its prey undetected. The snow leopard is known for its incredibly long, thick tail, which can be almost as long as its own body. This tail is not just a tool for balance when moving between narrow cliffs. It also serves as a natural blanket, wrapping around its body for warmth on frigid days. Its large cushioned paws act like snowshoes, allowing it to move lightly over soft snow without sinking, an essential adaptation for hunting in snowy mountains. Though a solitary predator, the snow leopard is highly strategic. It can leap up to 15 meters in a single bound, using this ability to surprise its prey on difficult terrain. In the high mountains, it feeds on wild goats, blue sheep, and other herbivores, all adapted to the harsh mountain environment. The snow leopard's patience is legendary. It can spend hours or even days observing and approaching its prey until the exact moment to strike. The snow leopard's presence in Nepal's mountains not only represents the ecosystem's natural balance, but also symbolizes the resilience and adaptation needed to live in some of the planet's most challenging conditions. Rarely seen, its existence is felt as a silent guardian of the heights, moving with grace and precision in an environment where few dare to survive. Spotting a snow leopard is a rare and unforgettable experience, a vision of elegance and mystery that embodies the indomitable soul of the Himalayas. In the dense forests and open valleys of Nepal, the leopard glides between shadows and light, a master of stealth. With its golden coat covered in dark rosettes, it blends seamlessly with the vegetation, becoming an almost invisible predator. The leopard is a solitary and independent hunter, able to adapt to a wide range of habitats, from tropical forests to rocky terrain. This feline is remarkably agile and strong for its size. Unlike other large predators, it hunts alone and uses ambush techniques, carefully approaching its prey before pouncing in a quick and precise leap. Feeding on a variety of animals such as deer, monkeys, and small mammals, the leopard shows incredible versatility in its diet, easily adapting to the resources available in its territory. One of its most impressive traits is its ability to carry heavy prey up into trees, keeping it out of reach of other predators. This technique not only protects its meal, but also demonstrates the leopard's incredible strength and intelligence, ensuring its survival. During the day, it often rests on high branches, hiding among the leaves, silently observing life around it. As night falls, and the forest grows quiet and darkness takes over, the leopard begins its hunt. Its bright eyes, highly adapted to low light, help it explore its territory under the cover of night, where it becomes even more lethal and difficult to detect. The leopard is a symbol of adaptability and strength, a true phantom of the forest, moving with grace and precision. In the vast lands of Nepal, it maintains the natural balance and harmony of the ecosystem, a silent and relentless guardian lurking in the shadows, ready to reveal itself only at the right moment. On the edges of forests, villages, and even sacred temples of Nepal, the rhesus monkey moves with energy and curiosity. This small primate is one of the most adaptable, and with its keen intelligence, it explores every corner of its environment, often interacting with humans and taking advantage of resources it finds along the way. The rhesus monkey lives in organized and hierarchical social groups, led by a dominant male who ensures the group's safety and decides on the best locations to find food. The females, often related to each other, form strong bonds and help raise the young, demonstrating significant cooperation within the group. Communication among them is complex, involving a series of vocalizations, facial expressions, and gestures that show a well-developed social structure. These monkeys are omnivorous, with a diet ranging from fruits and leaves to insects and small animals. In urban areas, they have quickly adapted to human presence, managing to obtain food left by visitors and locals. This interaction creates captivating and sometimes comical scenes, where the monkeys demonstrate incredible intelligence and problem-solving skills. The rhesus monkey is known for its agility. It can jump from branch to branch with great dexterity and move quickly on the ground, where it often forages for food and interacts with other group members. During the day, these monkeys split their time between resting in trees and exploring the ground, creating a dynamic rhythm of life that depends on their surrounding environment. With their expressive faces and intriguing behaviors, the rhesus monkey is a striking presence in both the natural and urban landscapes of Nepal. They exemplify the adaptability and intelligence of primates, living in harmony with both their wild and human surroundings, revealing the unique and fascinating connection between nature and civilization. In the mountainous regions and open forests of Nepal, the grey langur leaps between high branches and rocky ledges, standing out with its slender body and grey coat. With a dark and expressive face framed by a mantle of silvery fur. The langur has an almost mystical appearance, combining elegance and curiosity. Its long tail, which can exceed the body length, helps it maintain balance during acrobatics, allowing it to traverse the thinnest and steepest branches. These primates live in large, organized groups composed of males, females, and offspring. The social life of langurs is complex and structured, with interactions involving play, grooming, and even leadership disputes among males. Communication between them includes a variety of vocalizations and facial expressions, and it's often possible to hear the group moving through the forest with loud, echoing calls that keep everyone together. The grey langur is herbivorous, feeding primarily on leaves, flowers, and fruits. Its teeth and digestive system are adapted to process fibrous and difficult to digest leaves, allowing it to thrive in areas where food may be scarce. As it moves in search of food, the langur also disperses seeds throughout its territory, playing a vital role in forest regeneration. During the day, grey langurs usually gather in the treetops, where they rest and care for each other. In many Nepalese temples and villages, they are considered sacred animals and are respected by the local population, who see them as symbols of wisdom and serenity. This closeness to humans allows them to inhabit areas near settlements, where they quietly observe human daily life. Seeing a grey langur in its natural habitat, with its calm demeanor and attentive gaze, is like witnessing a connection between nature and spirituality in Nepal. These primates represent the balance and peace of the forests, moving gracefully and calmly as true guardians of the heights. In the vast and cold mountains of the Himalayas, the yak, with its robust body covered in dense fur, is a symbol of resilience and strength. Adapted to live at altitudes where the air is thin and temperatures drop, the yak dominates Nepal's high altitudes, moving with calm and stability in an environment where few animals can survive. With broad, sturdy hooves, the yak easily traverses rocky, snow-covered terrain. Its thick, woolly coat protects it from the extreme cold, forming a natural armor against the icy winds that sweep across the mountains. Additionally, it has a layer of fat that helps maintain body temperature, making it perfectly adapted to the harsh Himalayan climate. This herbivore grazes peacefully on the slopes, feeding on grass, herbs, and moss that it can find even in challenging soils. It uses its wide snout to push aside snow and reach hidden vegetation, showing remarkable survival skills. Its simple diet allows it to sustain itself in regions where few plants thrive. Living in groups is a characteristic feature of yaks, especially among females and their young, who protect themselves from the cold by staying close to each other. This social behavior also helps protect against predators and ensures the survival of the young, who follow the adults in search of pastures and fresh water. For the Nepalese communities inhabiting the mountainous regions, the yak is of immense value, providing wool, milk, and strength for transport, helping locals survive in the Himalayan environment. Over the centuries, the yak has become part of the culture and daily life of the high mountains, a true bridge between wildlife and human communities. Observing a yak in its natural habitat is witnessing the resilience and harmony with the environment that Nepal and the Himalayas represent. This mountain giant, with its imposing stature and tranquil determination, symbolizes life at high altitudes and complete adaptation to the challenging landscape at the top of the world. In the temperate and mountainous forests of Nepal, where tree canopies form a green and silent labyrinth, lives the small and charming red panda. With its reddish fur and long, striped tail, it stands out in the landscape, though it is discreet in its habits. Spending most of its time in the treetops, the red panda leads a quiet and reserved life in the heights. Smaller than most other animals in its habitat, the red panda is an expert at moving through the trees. Its sharp, adapted claws allow it to securely grip branches. Though classified as a carnivore, it mainly eats plants, consuming bamboo shoots, fruits, and even roots, occasionally supplementing its diet with eggs and small insects. The red panda has several adaptations that help it live in this unique environment. Its paws are covered with a thick layer of fur, which insulates it from the cold and helps it walk on slippery surfaces and fine snow. In colder months, it wraps itself in its tail for warmth, as if enveloping itself in a natural blanket. Although it is a solitary animal, the red panda marks its territory with scent glands, communicating with others through olfactory signals. Its curious and playful behavior reveals itself during the early morning and at dusk, when it becomes more active and explores the trees in search of food and new scents. The red panda, with its captivating appearance and reserved habits, is a true treasure of Nepal's mountainous forests. Seeing it in its natural habitat is like witnessing a rare gift of nature, a small, resilient creature that embodies the harmony between delicacy and survival in one of the planet's most challenging ecosystems. As our journey through Nepal draws to a close, it becomes clear that this country is more than just mountains and breathtaking landscapes. It is a land where nature and wildlife coexist in a delicate balance, with each animal playing a unique and essential role. From the silent strength of the Bengal tiger to the imposing presence of the Indian rhinoceros, each creature tells a story of adaptation, resilience, and survival. They are silent guardians of their habitats, in harmony with the land and with Nepal itself. A true sanctuary of biodiversity. As we observe these animals in their natural environments, we are invited to reflect on the importance of preserving these untouched ecosystems, where wildlife continues to thrive. Nepal, with its diversity of species and landscapes, reminds us of the beauty and mystery of the natural world. Offering a deep connection with nature and inspiring respect and admiration. May we continue to protect these precious habitats so that future generations can also witness the majesty of Nepal and its incredible inhabitants, eternal symbols of harmony and the enduring strength of wildlife.